So you read the title. This is going to be my last rebuild of NBA 2K22. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Didn't mean to scare you there. It is going to be my final rebuild of 2K22, so I had to title the video like that. And yeah, this was a good run here in 2K22. I had some good memories here. We had some good rebuilds, really fun stuff with the historic rebuilds, a lot of fun expansion rebuilds. I implemented the 0 to 18 rings challenge, which will be a thing in 2K23. Those were super fun. We had a super fun trade deadline with James Harden, Kristaps Porzingis. We had a super fun draft as well. And yeah, let me know maybe what your favorite memory of 2K22 was. And for my final video, I'm just going to be doing a normal vanilla rebuild. I'm just going to randomly select my team here, and we're going to just probably do a 3-year rebuild, getting players that I want on my team, and then my first 2K23 video will be out Thursday. So let's just see what team I get. I'm going to stop it in about 5 seconds, and if it's maybe a team I don't want to use, I'm not going to use them. So I'm going to stop it in 3, 2, 1, and we get the Sacramento Kings. You know what? Sure, let's do a Kings rebuild to end off 2K22. But yeah, if you guys could maybe drop a thumbs up on this video, I would really appreciate it if you just maybe enjoyed the 2K22 content. I'm very excited to touch the era modes here in 2K23, and those videos will be coming out on Thursday. So this is probably going to be somewhat of the starting 5. I actually do want to see what it would look like with maybe Mitchell at the 2. Going to be a little bit interesting, but I want to see how it works out. So we'll have Herter and Monk off the bench, 2 sharpshooters, which really doesn't lead or leave any minutes for Terrence Davis because we have wings there. So if we went like 20 there to Richaun Holmes, we went about 24 to Monk, 25 to Monk, 27 to Herter. Trey Lyles, do I want him to get the 9th man minutes? I mean, we could do KZ Okpala. We could do Chimezie Metu. Yeah, we could do that. I don't really have, you know, a want to really play any of those guys. So if we gave Metu about 16 minutes a night, that gives me about 14 minutes. Here, I would like to go about 34 to Fox and Sabonis. Murray as a rookie, 29. Mitchell, 29, and then we'll do about 26 to Harrison Barnes, who we could move as well. We are 3-star balanced, and yeah, like this team could have some moves at the deadline, so I'll probably see you guys there, where we can offload Barnes expiring. Maybe we try to find a home for Richaun Holmes. I would like to keep Monk and Herter for at least this year. Terrence Davis, Alex Len, those guys can get moved as well. So just kind of taking a look at the shot tendency, like Fox doesn't need to be at a 99, he could be at a 90. I would like to go probably about an 84 to Sabonis, that's good. Davion Mitchell could be like a 75, Barnes could be at like a 65. I mean, Davis is even in the rotation. For Keegan Murray's rookie, who I'm very excited to watch play with Sabonis in the front court, he'll get about a 75 shot tendency. We'll do about a 68 to both Monk and Herter. And then Holmes can probably have the lowest at like a 54. Metu at a 58 is good with me. So I will see you guys at the trade deadline. We'll see if we're going to be making any moves. I wouldn't mind locking up Sabonis to a long-term deal. Maybe if he's willing to talk to that. All right, so it is the trade deadline, and the Sacramento Kings is they're the 9th seed right now. So we're not doing too bad. Oh my God, we're 24 and 32. Holy crap, the Western Conference here is not doing great. How are we on par with the Jazz? What? How is Phoenix this bad? Damn. But yeah, we're 24 and 32, which isn't great. So I might as well offload some assets because I'm really not trying to win it all this year. If we just take a look quickly at the contract extension, Sabonis. He's having a good year. I'm fine with Sabonis being like the number 3 in a championship team. I would like to find somebody better than Fox, or at least just as good as Fox, because I don't think Fox and Sabonis can be the number 1 and 2 on a championship team. Fox is having a solid year, though. 59% true shooting. Sabonis has been good. Kevin Herter has been very good as well. He's been an elite shooter off the bench. Keegan Murray's been... I've seen better days out of Keegan Murray. There's Davion Mitchell. Oof, he has not been great. So yeah, let's see if I'm going to be making any moves here at the deadline. All right, we have a big trade to make right here. I'm very surprised the Nuggets are willing to do this. I mean, it's Porter Jr. not having a great year. It's all right, but I would honestly take the chance on getting Michael Porter Jr. to Sacramento. We also get Bones Highland in this trade as well. So we're going to be trading Harrison Barnes, Terrence Davis, and Alex Len for Bones Highland and Michael Porter Jr. I like that trade a lot for us because Michael Porter Jr. gives us plenty of upside. I'm excited to see what Bones Highland can do. I'm pretty sure this maybe knocks out Metu out of the rotation. So Monk and... yeah, this probably knocks out Mitchell out of the rotation as well. And we try to like maybe this new order. Let's see. So we did 33 to Sabonis, 28 to Murray, 32 to Porter, 26 Herter, 34 Fox. I like that. 25 Mitchell, 23 Highland, 23 Monk. 16 of Richaun Holmes. I think I can rock with that as well. And we're going to be trading Trey Lyles and KZ Okpala to the Suns for their unprotected first this year. Trey Lyles, he never played in Phoenix. KZ Okpala was ending there. Torrey Craig is just basically to make the money work, and we're getting a pretty solid first-round pick in that deal. So, yeah, that is going to be the team. What I'm going to do, though, is change Davion Mitchell's shot 3 tendency, just because it doesn't need to be that high if he's going to be just vastly inefficient from there. Right now, that could probably go down to like a 39. Bones Highland, he looks pretty good, man. That is like an elite 6-man or potential starting point guard, and we move Fox. I'm just saying. Porter Jr. has been good from 3, so we can keep him with that. So I will see you guys at the end of the year, and let's see if this team gets any better than the 9th seed. Okay, and this team just doesn't end up making the play-in tournament, which sucks a little bit, but you know what? It is fine. We weren't really going to do much in the playoffs. Matisse Thybulle averages 2.5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, and ends up winning DPOY, one of the worst offensive seasons ever. Halliburton, most improved. Doc Rivers, gets Coach of the Year. I was about to say Rookie of the Year. We got Jabari Smith as your Rookie of the Year. Did I get him in the expansion rebuild, or was that New Look Jazz rebuild? And he was just kind of super fun to use in this game right now. I'm excited to see the new rookies and how they develop in 2K23. Did we get any Kings here? No. I could think about possibly moving De'Aaron Fox. Like, I don't want to wait on it. You know, I could move Sabonis as well, but you know what? I don't want to wait like 3 years into it and then like this team, I kind of have to blow it up, right? So maybe we give Bones Hyland the keys next year because he could, like, in 36 minutes be pretty freaking good. And Fox is good, don't get me wrong, but we could probably get somebody really good for him at the shooting guard, power forward position. Maybe we package him and Porter Jr. together and get a stud player. So that is something we can look into. Sabonis, we can maybe move back to the power forward spot if he's going to be all right from 3. We get maybe a true elite center. We can figure that out. Kevin Huerter had a great shooting season. Pretty valuable contract right there. Keegan Murray, not too bad of a rookie year. Don't know if I'm going to move him. We'll see. Davion Mitchell, we'll also see about him. And then there's Monk, Holmes, and Metu. So, yeah, we do have that Suns first-round pick. They did not... they almost made the playoffs. Thank God they didn't. And the 76ers win it all with James Harden, the Beard, being your finals MVP. They beat the Warriors in 6. So, like, we're going to have all our team coming back. Dwight and Melo are going to head to the Hall of Fame. So, let's see where we are on the lottery. I believe the Kings get our lottery protected pick, but I think that's next year. So we have a chance at getting 7 and 8 in this draft. Pretty good. Like, that is a sweet spot for one of those to move up. We're going to probably get 8 and 9 now, or watch us just get 9 and 10 and just completely get effed by 2K's lottery system one last time in 2K22. All right, so we could get the 10th pick right here. No. So, no, we have 7 and 8. So let's hope the Pelicans stay at 9. They're probably going to move up, and that's going to be us at 8, or that's going to be us at 9. Yeah, so that means the Kings pick ended up being the 9th. I mean, for what we gave up, that is immense value. Please? Nope. Okay, so we go from 7 and 8 to 8 and 9. That means the Pelicans moved up. Not sure what other team. That was the Pelicans pick via the Lakers as well. Well, that's insane. But hey, the 8th and 9th picks, not too bad. All right, so it is the NBA draft time, and if I were going to move any of the picks, we would wait till after we selected them. So I don't know if I would move Fox yet because we could always package those guys together. We can get Bam Adebayo. Him and Sabonis would be a fun front court. I mean, Bam can't really shoot. That gives us a massive upgrade right there. Haven't gotten Bam in a minute. I would actually do this trade maybe straight up. Fox for Bam, trading guys from the 2017 class. So, you know what? We do get a first-round pick in this trade as well. I'm going to do that. So, Bones Hyland is going to be the point guard going forward. I will be moving Sabonis to a power forward. Does his overall change? It doesn't. We'll see. I mean, like, not great three-point shooters. Bam's actually taken a couple. I think we could get it to work. I mean, we'll see, though. So, like, if I were to move, like, Porter Jr. and Keegan, I'm just looking. Okay, maybe can't get anything there. If we included Monk, maybe we can get good talent. But yeah, let's make our selections at 8 and 9 unless we wanted to move up. Now, I'm actually going to just wait at 8 and 9 and see who we can get. All right, so we are on the clock here. Let's see who we want. Dariq Whitehead would be good value. Amari Bailey as well. And we kind of do need a shooting guard. So, you know what? I'm going to probably go Amari Bailey and Dariq Whitehead, who I think is going to miss most of this season, unfortunately, with an injury, or at least the start of it. I'm going to make a video on the second channel highlighting, like, 10 guys you should really follow throughout this collegiate season. Maybe some Euro ball if they're in the G League as well. And in the second round, City Cisco. We can go him. We can also get Jarace Walker, Matthew Cleveland, Mark Mitchell. Yeah, I'll take a... No, not a Dembona. I'm going to take City Cisco. Definitely butchering that. Probably going to move him either way. All right, so we are going to sign all 3 of these guys. I don't know... Ooh, Dariq Whitehead's at 78. We have Amari Bailey at a 76. We're going to be picking up the Mitchell and Hyland team option. So Mitchell right now would be our backup point guard going forward because Bones will be the starting point guard. We could look for an upgrade at the 2. I mean, like, I'm good with the 3, 4, and 5. I mean, we have Keegan Murray coming off the bench, Dariq Whitehead coming off the bench, Holmes coming off the bench. We could just roll with Monk and Huerter. You know, we could roll with this team. Not like we're going to really have much money to spend in free agency anyway. So we have about 11 guys that I could be willing to play. So I may move Monk if I wanted to move Monk. I don't want to move Huerter because Huerter was pretty good for us last year. Monk and Holmes maybe for a better backup center. And we're going to get Precious Achiuwa here from the Toronto Raptors, who's actually a beast and he develops really well in this game. So that is going to be it for me right now. We don't really have any free agents. Not going to bring back Chimezie Metu. All right, so the team is looking all right. Wow, Mitchell goes up to an 85, but he's going to be the 6th man. I'm going all Bones Hyland next year. All right, so it's going to be Bones Hyland, Kevin Huerter, Michael Porter Jr., Sabonis, Adebayo. Honestly, though, I might give Amari Bailey some minutes as this starting shooting guard. So who's going to not play? I guess it would be like, yeah, Ken Birch doesn't really need to play. How am I going to accurately distribute these minutes? So I think Precious Achiuwa is getting about 17 to Whitehead, probably like 24 to Bailey. I would like to go, this is going to get tough, man. I don't know, I just don't want to not play Huerter, you know? So maybe we'll do something like this, and Bailey will hit the bench. So Bailey, let's say with Murray gets about, or see, like it's tough to play all 5 of these guys. Say we did 31 of the front court, 29 to Porter Jr. is fine. I'm only going to give 19 minutes to Huerter. So we're going to go about 15 of these 3, and then I'm going to go about 26 minutes to Huerter. 30. That is what it's going to look like. We could be making a move at the trade deadline. If not, something could change. We're 3.5 star balanced. I'll see you guys at the deadline if I'm going to make a possible move. All right, so Anthony Edwards has an incredible season, and he ends up as the MVP. Wow. Yeah, he's going to be just probably developed so well in 2K23. There's Henderson and Wembanyama, stars of the 2023 class, winning some awards this year. Did we get any Sacramento Kings anywhere? No Kings. Okay, we just got no Kings at all. I think we do maybe need to make a move eventually. We did end up as the 5th seed, though, which is pretty solid here for the Western Conference. Yeah, I don't know. The team is weird right now. Like Michael Porter Jr., I was shopping him around at the deadline a little bit, but he was our top scorer, but only 16 points a night. There is Sabonis, there is Bam Adebayo, who I like in the front court. I am very content with that front court. If they're both going to score 15 points a night, that is fine with me. I'm also going to get 8.5 rebounds of each and almost 5+ assists from each. Bones Hyland, 6.3 assists. I don't know. Is he maybe a franchise point guard for us? We'll see. There's Keegan Murray coming off a much better shooting season for us. Kevin Huerter still elite from downtown. Davion Mitchell was better. Yeah, true shooting went up to about league average, which I will take. And then there's Dariq Whitehead. Him and Amari Bailey would probably be really good if I did give him like decent playing time. Same with Achiuwa. I just don't really like play them enough, you know? So for the playoffs, I don't really know what to do. I'm going to see what 2K wants to do. They want to go Mitchell at the 1. Mitchell, Huerter, Porter Jr., Sabonis, Bam. Maybe play them a ton. There's Hyland, Murray, Achiuwa, Whitehead, Ken Birch plays. I mean, if we're going to go with 10-man rotation, I would like to give Amari Bailey some playoff experience. 4-star balanced. Okay, so like Davion Mitchell is an elite balance guy. Same with Porter Jr. and Bam Adebayo. Huerter like is really good in his own right. All right, so let's see if we can beat them. We do win game 1, and that's a very good team in the simulation. 33 points from Sabonis, 21 and 9 from Porter Jr., 20 and 9 from Bam. Game 2 we do end up losing. Game 3 we lose. Game 4 we win. Okay, so we're back and forth right now. Like I said, this is just going to be a final like vanilla 3-season rebuild. I'm not going to stress myself if we can't win a title in 3 years, but I would like to go out with a bang here. And Bam Adebayo has been our #1 guy. Shout out to him. It would be nice. He's 26. If he can hit 90 overall, that would be cool. Let's see. Can we win the rubber match here? We do take a 3-2 lead. We beat him by 1. You got to win the close ones. And can we win in 6? No. They end up forcing game 7. All right. Going to a game 7. It would be nice to win a playoff series if we're going to do a 3-year rebuild to win a playoff series in year 2. That would be nice progression for this team. But we are getting blown out on the road. We make it a little competitive in the 4th, but not really. We end up losing by 12 points. That is frustrating when we were up 3-2. I mean, the Pelicans are so good in the sim, but it is what it is. And the Timberwolves, they look like they're the team to beat. Ant-Man is your finals MVP. They beat the Hawks, 2 teams that made pretty big trades in the 2022 offseason. K. Lovertine, Westbrook, former UCLA Bruins. I don't know if we have the Heat pick in this draft or it is in the draft going forward, but we'll actually just find that out right now. So our pick is going to be going to the Hawks at 23, which actually is real, so I will stick with that. Oh, and we get the best non-lottery pick. I do wish the Heat maybe lost the playing tournament. But yeah, we do have the 15th overall pick via the Heat. If we are doing one more year, I will see if there's maybe some better head coaching candidates. Like, could we get Ty Lue? Nate McMillan? I don't really want Nate McMillan too much. Ty Lue is really the guy. I mean, Nick Nurse as well. But you know what? I think we can roll with Mike Brown and win a chip with him. So I don't think I'm going to make any moves till after the draft, till we maybe get the 15th overall pick. I mean, like, we could see what, like, Huerter and Amari Bailey. Okay, no. So let's just make our pick at 15. And we're going to be taking Jalen Lewis. And we ended up with Cam Dixon here in the 2nd round. Lewis is probably a premier trade candidate if I'm just trying to win it all next year. There's some big free agents with Kawhi, LeBron, AD, a bunch of guys leaving out of LA potentially. And we're going to get Precious the qualifying offer. Wouldn't mind paying him a decent amount of money to help leverage him in a bigger deal. Sabonis, I do want to pay though. And who we do get? Birch, we do have bird rights on, so I wouldn't mind paying Birch as well. Let's give him like $6 million, because like we can match that in other contracts as well. And then let's see, Moratorium is done. Let's give Precious what he wants. I'd even overpay for him because like I said, I can include him in another trade. Now let's figure out what I want to do with this final season. I'm cool with the front court. I think Porter Jr. has got to be moved, because he should have value and I could look for an upgrade. Not really getting a great small forward option. I mean, if I were to move Keegan Murray to the small forward position, he goes up potentially. So we could do that. And if we wanted to move maybe Porter Jr., I was trying to get Shea, man. Like, I thought Shea would be a sick addition if we could somehow do Porter Jr. All right, money will work. I would include, Jalen Lewis. No. Okay. I will also include Khem Birch. No. Okay. I will give you... See, like, I don't really have valuable first-round picks. And I would include City Cisco. Does that get it done? No. What about Dixon as well? And that's where the money goes. Okay, so instead of Birch, say we did Amari Bailey. That's a pretty great offer. And that doesn't really hurt our starting, like, rotation at all. They agree to that. Boom. So right now, we have Davion Mitchell, Bones Hyland. We'll have Shea and Herter. We'll have Murray and Whitehead, Sabonis and Dixon. I do want to see what we could do with potentially moving Birch or Achua. We could get Michael Porter Jr. back. All right, so I'm sure to get some first-round picks for Khem Birch, which I can move at the deadline if I do need an upgrade. All right, play progression. We have Shea at 92. Davion is now past Sabonis and Adebayo. That is kind of crazy. This is the team right here. I think we could win it all next year, but if we're maybe not a top team in the West come the deadline, I will make a larger move. All right, so we have Mitchell, Shea, Murray. I do like that team. If they can't go all the way, we will make some moves, but I would like to go 17, 18, maybe 22 to Whitehead, 27 to Bones. Maybe 32 to Bam, 31 to Sabonis, 26 to Murray is good, 35 to Shea. Maybe we'll do 27 to Murray. We'll see how this works. System proficiency is 4-star balanced. Shea's a great fit. Mitchell's a great fit. I guess maybe it's just Murray and Sabonis that aren't the best. Porter Jr. was good, but I didn't want to bring really Porter Jr. back. So I will see you guys maybe at the midseason mark if I were going to make a trade. But if we're just steamrolling like top seed in the West, I'm going to keep the team the same and just gamble my luck come playoff time. All right, so we were 1 seed 10 of the year, so I didn't really want to make any moves to mess with the team at all, and I think we could go all the way. 57-25 is a great record, don't get me wrong. We're the 1 seed in the West, I can't complain, but doesn't really mean we're going to dominate in the playoffs, especially if we go up against a team that has just some great simulation luck. Sabonis, you know what, good enough efficiency, 58% solid, 16 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists over a steal a night. I will take that any day of the week from him. We also get Davion Mitchell on, all defensive second team, and that efficiency is starting to get better. 60% true shooting, still can't hit a free throw to save his life, but I'll take it. We are taking on the Phoenix Suns in round 1, who have Chris Paul at 39 years old. I am hoping we can beat this team, but OG Anunoby off the bench is a great addition for them. Player stats, there is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's points were going to go down when he's surrounded by a bunch of other guys here in Sacramento, but I am very excited about this team come playoff time. It's going to be Mitchell, Shea, Murray, Sabonis, Adebayo with Bones, Whitehead, Achua, Herter. I don't really want to play Doug McDermott anymore. I got 4 more minutes here. Let's go 33 to Bam, 32 to Sabonis, 37 to Shea. Let's see what we can do. Can we beat the Phoenix Suns? Yes, we can. We end up winning in 5. And then we got to take OKC. So it's the Michael Porter Jr., Shai Gilgeous-Alexander Revenge Series. And SGA was a beast for us in round 1. So this team has Josh Giddey. They can give him the full reins as the point guard. Well, I guess Shai was the 2. Yeah, Chet, Amari Bailey. How did he do there? Yeah, he's looking pretty solid there. I mean, we knew he was going to be good. He was just not going to get all that playing time here in Sacramento. And we are going to end up beating them in 7. Oh, boy. The 2K22 videos could have ended right there. But we get to go on for a little bit longer here in the quarterfinals. Wow, Keegan Murray led the way. 19.5 points, 7 rebounds. There's Shea with 18 points, 6 assists. Wow. Now we're taking on the Dallas Mavericks in the conference finals. Tyrese Haliburton and Luka Doncic in that backcourt. How did they get Tyrese? Did they sign him? They did. That's kind of incredible. All right, so let's see what happens here. Game 1, we win, but going up against Luka in the sim is tough, but it doesn't matter. I guess we match up really well against them. We're up 3-0, and we end up sweeping them. The Sacramento Kings are taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers, and I believe the 2025 NBA Finals, which would be an NBA's marketing dream, you know, Sacramento versus Cleveland. And yes, Sabonis kind of led the way throughout that series, but we are going up against Davion Mitchell versus Donovan Mitchell here. Both D. Mitchells in the finals. They have a great backcourt. They have a great frontcourt. They have a solid bench. It's a good Cavs team, man. They were a 2 seed. Let's see what happens. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we lose. Come on, this is for 2K22 here. Can we go out on top, or is 2K gonna F me one more time? Tied 2-2. Wouldn't want to go down without a fight. We're up 3-2, and we end up winning in 6 in year 3. Bam Adebayo is your finals MVP. And that is it for 2K22. Hope you guys enjoyed the videos this year. I'm super excited to be doing the My NBA eras here in 2K23. Expect a lot of rebuilds or just a lot of videos on that. We could maybe even do like an era like Ultimate Rebuilding series. Like we did the 2000 franchise. We could do something like that, which would be pretty cool, where we like do maybe a couple episodes where we can just rewrite history, or I could do a 10-season video of like the 90s or the 2000s from these eras, which I'm excited for, man. But yeah, drop a like if you enjoyed. Can we maybe get 2,000 likes for my final 2K22 rebuild? I love you guys. I'll see you all on Thursday. Excited for the new 2K cycle. I'll see you all there. Peace.